This was an extremely frustrating game to say the least. I know you're expecting me to immediately get into the questionable roughing the passer call. Well, questionable is putting it lightly. Terrible roughing the passer call. But I'm actually going to save that for the end because there are other things that I want to talk about. Sure, that cost the Falcons the game, and I'm not making an excuse for it. It was just a disgusting call by the officials. But we can't just discredit this Falcons roster. Last season, they would fall behind big in games. They would never really put an effort in to come back. Whether or not it was just Matt Ryan or the team, I don't really know. But the Falcons just could not crawl back into games. And in this one, they fall behind 21 to nothing. And I put out a tweet. If you don't follow me on Twitter and you want to, it's Brian Tyler with an A. I tweeted out that the Falcons offense is embarrassing, and it was. But then Marcus Mariota started to make some plays. The defense put together multiple stops, forcing punts from Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and that would lead to Avery Williams scoring his first career rushing touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus would catch a 19-yard pass from Mariota, and then they'd go for two. It was Cardaro Hodge who caught it, right? All thanks to the defense. And just like that, Atlanta was down a touchdown with 4:38 remaining. And then they got the ball back, right? Grady Jarrett sacked Tom Brady on a 3rd and 5. Oh, wait. He didn't. Roughing the passer call. But despite the loss, the Falcons have a talented roster. I made a Falcons channel 5 months ago. I have not posted on that in 5 months ago. We are starting up daily uploads. I just love this Falcons team. I love them coming into the season. Drake London, what a draft pick. He is an absolute stud. I know the past couple of weeks have been quiet for him, but Mariota and him have some clear chemistry, and I'm excited to see the future of this football team. Remember, Calvin Ridley's coming back, so that will definitely help the offense. Mariota will not be the quarterback next year, whether or not that is Desmond Ridder, who it certainly should be, or if they draft one, but I don't think they're going to draft one. I don't think they should draft one. I have a lot of faith in Desmond Ridder. I know some of you think he's a backup. Some of you think he's Ryan Tannehill. I remember watching him at Cincinnati, and there's one thing you can say about Desmond Ridder, and that he's a winner. He's a winner, and that's what matters the most. You put a winner. You've got playmakers all around him. We haven't even mentioned Kyle Pitts, who did not play in this game, obviously, as he's dealing with an injury. But the coaching staff does need to step up. It's as simple as that. They haven't been getting the ball to Pitts, and in this game particularly, I mean, it was sloppy, bro. It was sloppy. Mariota was sacked 5 times, completed just 14 passes, and Mariota did miss throws. He had some bad throws. So a lot of that is on the quarterback. And the coaching staff, it definitely had some slow developing plays. That on top of the poor offensive line play, Tyler Algier and Caleb Huntley just had nowhere to run. It only gets worse too. It really only gets worse. The Falcons take on the San Francisco 49ers next week, which they can certainly get to the passer. So the Falcons offensive line definitely has been a weapon. It's been good this start of the season. But in this game, it was not. And basically what could have gone wrong did go wrong. But despite all of that, the Falcons came back and made it a 7-point game with 4:38 remaining. And then again, they should have forced a punt after Grady Jarrett, who's, by the way, is having a career year. He's been one of the best players in all of football for years now, and he's having an even better year than before. So it goes to show that the Falcons, they have a good team. They're competing. They're well coached. They just have to clean some things up. This is a team that is not going to be picking top 10 in the draft. And again, that's an opinion. I'm not saying that that's a fact, but in my opinion, the Falcons will be in the wild card. And I said in my last video that the Falcons have the easiest remaining schedule. I did read that in an article, and then I looked at their schedule and I was like, there's absolutely no way that's true. So I do apologize in that, even though I got that from an article. I should have looked into it more, I guess, but the point being is that the Falcons, they've got a good team. They're competing. They've got playmakers all around. The defense has just looked different this season. I don't know what it is, but this is a completely different Falcons team. I mean, this Falcons team, they can compete with anyone. They legit should have been 3-1 heading into this game. They legit could have won this game. I'm going to say could have because we don't know what would have happened if Tom Brady was actually sacked, which he was, but if he did get sacked, would the Falcons have come down the field and scored? Probably. They were on a roll. They were on a roll. They were on fire, bro. I honestly think they would have came down the field and scored and went for 2 and walked out of there with a win, and we'd be talking about the Atlanta Falcons being the biggest surprise this season. But still, it's a loss. It goes in the loss column, and it's frustrating. It's really frustrating to lose a football game like that. But you do have to look at the bigger picture here, and that's that the Falcons are a talented roster. They're never out of games. And moving forward, the Falcons are going to make a lot of noise. If you enjoyed the video, though, today, guys, make sure you drop a like for YouTube's algorithm. Subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any of my weekly uploads. If you're watching over on my Falcons channel, I will be obviously uploading only Falcons on there. I do have a Hawks channel as well. I will leave both of those in the description for you guys. And if you're watching on Swaggy, make sure you subscribe. I cover the NFL every single day here. So that's your type of content. You're in the right place. Guys, have a good rest of your day. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know your thoughts on Marcus Mariota. And I'm out.